Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. They exchange punches. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Catch and shoot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
It's bombs away. Counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work.
And there's the bell to start round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Carries that jab away. You don't want to trade shots. That jab is blocked. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Good counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. There's a counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. Catch and shoot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Punch, counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Counter shot lands. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that? Here's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Those counter punches have to hurt. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with that right hook. They exchange punches. Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And he just missed with that left jab. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance with...
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Beautiful counter shot. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
miss with that jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. The jab doesn't quite connect. No rest for the weary. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
Here we go in the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot lands. Power is out. Hold that thought! And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
So rigid anymore with the stance. Just missed with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. This could be the end. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on the job.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
It's better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Gaps will appear. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
But I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
straight right, just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats. Hold that thought! Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. And it appears they weathered the storm. Now I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Oh, right there. Oh, heavy shot. And Klitschko is now seeing stars. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Only catching air with that hook. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace.
What are you doing? You switched up completely.
There's the bell to start round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Klitschko is stumbling around. The legend Klitschko is on the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What a nightmare scenario! We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's the perfect stuff.
Back and forth they go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. both want a highlight reel knockout. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Boxing. Be smart.
Okay, I'm happy I like that round. Good work. You were thinking just the same.
Rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That big hook doesn't land. Well done with that counter shot. Through the hook, didn't land. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Take that well at all, Klitschko. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Catch and shoot. The momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there, get the job done.
I need you to focus on what you do.
Stay focused. Don't let it back into the fight. Don't...
Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Just say him again. Don't change.
And there's the bell for round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. Oh, heavy shot, and Klitschko is now seeing stars. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That hook just can't find the target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe this? And we may see an early stoppage here, and Powerhouse has been dropped. And in this replay, you can see it, that body punch.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get... Corner right there! Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? Will be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Sets him up.
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved.
Whoa, Johnny! Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
Just misses with that jab. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system to a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
And there's the bell for round 12. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's go with that right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much firepower here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He did not take that well at all, Klitschko. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of defense here at all. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. His stamina is off the charts. They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.